Hi, it's Andy. It's Friday morning, and I'm here on a kind of a miserable day, gassing up at Stinson's here in Arnprior. Yesterday was a busy day. I drove all the way through New Brunswick and across Quebec through two different time zones, and now I'm back here in Ottawa. But I'm getting pretty excited for the weekend. Turns out tomorrow morning I'm puppy sitting. First thing in the morning when the puppy gets up in the night. He's 9 weeks old. I have duty first thing in the morning, which matches up nicely because the World Cup Dual GS is on tomorrow morning. The ladies are racing at 4 o'clock in the morning our time, so that'll be 10 o'clock in Austria, and that'll be an exciting day. And then the men do it all over on Sunday, so I'm happy about that. But hey, just back, I'm not obsessed with this case study about leaving early or leaving late, but I think the penalty of a disqualification is a little harsh when you're dealing with some jumpy people in the start. Now, if people are doing it on purpose, yeah, I think they deserve to be disqualified. But the safety issues since the disqualification has been in place, the safety issues have been mitigated by our no movement policy for any race that's not a slalom. So any fixed interval race, we know there's no movement on the track, and that's with GS and also Super G, and especially on downhill. So my idea would be, hey, if you leave early before the 5, let's say you leave 2 seconds early, well, that gets added to your time, so you receive a time penalty. Now, in the penalty section, there gives a list of different penalties that can be applied to a section. One of them is a time penalty, and that dates back to the late 90s, where when it was plus or minus 3, not the plus or minus 5 that we have now, but if you left after the last 3, well, your time started on 3, so you received a time penalty there. And I think we should do the same thing now. We don't want, I think disqualification is a little bit harsh. When you look at what you just get disqualified for, it's pretty clear. You didn't pass the gate correctly. You put somebody's safety in jeopardy. Those are it. But if you leave early, a penalty, it's more akin on poor behavior. There's different penalties that can be applied, but the disqualification is rather harsh. So a little bit of latitude for the officials, for the referee, for the technical delegate, and the chief of race and the jury. If it comes to that, I think there should be some latitude in assessing the impact that leaving early or late has in the race, and giving the choice of assigning a penalty is a good choice. You don't need to be forced right straight into a DSQ. Just imagine the situation where we had in that case study where the start referee is going home for dinner, and his son who was racing that day says, hey, my new girlfriend's coming over, and it turns out that she's the one that left early and was disqualified. Now I wonder how that conversation is going to go over the dinner table, and how well the start referee is going to be able to explain why his mistake caused her to be disqualified just because she was nervous about coming over for dinner. Anyway, I hope you're having a nice day. I'm heading into Ottawa because it's too wet for farm work today. Hey, have a good day.